Okay, so this is how I use Far Out or the Gut Hooks app. If you zoom in, you can stretch it with your 2 fingers and click on the icons. There's Cross Trails Hostel that I stayed at, and it tells you the details, what they have, it gives you information, how much, it gives you a contact, it tells you how far you are from water sources or other shelters. Other people can leave feedback for you for pointers. And this is an app on my phone. So, and all those icons show you what they have to offer here. It tells you how far you are. So my icon is up there because I'm off the trail at this hostel. Now, as you can see, this is the profile view where you can actually see the elevation gains and descents. And those little icons along the way are some things that they have, like maybe viewpoints, maybe gaps, maybe road crossings. And if you look, I like to have it at the 1 mile increments. So the white lines represent 1 mile. So that's a 2 mile climb. Then we got these little bumps here. Got a shelter. You see the water is down much further. It tells you that the side rail to the water is 0.4 downhill, I think, that one. And that, yeah, see, 0.4 downside trail. That means it'd be 0.8 just to get water. So you're going to probably carry your water if you were going to stay at that shelter. Or you press on. So then you got some little bumps. That'll be hardly nothing. This is like a gap. When you see, sometimes little flags represent something special. Parking areas, another shelter. And then if you can click on the flat view, you wouldn't see the elevation gain, but you can see where it is in relative to other roads. So that's where I am right now, what road I'm by. And the red is the Appalachian Trail. So when it squiggles like that, that's some switchbacks. And the blue trails show you that paths to other viewpoints or water sources or shelters. So that's what the flat map looks like. Now you can do a list feature, which I've just recently discovered, and it shows you by mile what's coming up. So you can see which shelters are where there might be good parking, where there might be towns to go into, and you calculate your mileage, how much you think you will do per day, and how much food you should carry before you think you'll get into town again. So that shelter is 0.2 off the trail, but there's a pipe spring right there. So you're only going 0.2 off the trail, and the water is right. You don't have to go down any 0.4 trail to get water. That's probably where we're going to stay tonight. Or maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how bad the terrain is for Lightning, because he's doing an extra mile 0.7 than I am, because I did it yesterday. Mason-Dixon line. Pemar Park is going to be a great place to get Brothers takeout. Like here's Waynesboro. We could go into Waynesboro and get a resupply. It tells you the different availabilities in that town. Usually there's someone who's willing to do shuttles that puts a note in the comment section. So you could call if you didn't want to try to hitch. So I also have the Appalachian Trail guide, the AT guide, and that's similar. You can zoom in, tells you the mile markers, it shows you the profile with that faint gray line, gives you maps of the different cities, like there's Harper's Ferry, tells you what's in that town. It gives you phone numbers also, which are hyperlinks, so they connect and you can call directly by pushing on it, touching the blue links. So it's just a different view. Maybe it has some different information, so I use both together as I plan and think about what I'm doing. I think this one gives you lots of details about the places in the towns more than Gut Hooks does. So if you scroll over to the other side, you can see like the symbols. So like the shelter symbol has a number 8 behind it, means that 8 people can fit there. So if it's going to be a rainy night and you're coming in late, you might not have space. So it helps you to plan how much room there could be in a shelter as you plan your. And there's little arrows underneath the shelter tell you how far to the next one. And you can add little notes, like I put an annotation that Rocky Run shelter might be the first. We might. Morning, it's day 80. I spent the night here out in the yard across the trail's hostel. Had a good night's sleep. Birds sound pretty. Trains didn't bother me when they came through. If they did, don't know. About to pack up. Got some condensation from my breathing inside the tent. And it's wet on the outside for condensation, but just take it out one time later. Air dry it out later. It's not that wet. So here's to a good day of hiking. Not supposed to rain till after 2 a.m. Day 80, heading back to the trail. So here's the little trail going down to the Potomac River where the C&O towpath is. And I just came from that hostel up there. So, here we go. Day 80, 5 days. Push here. Hello, everybody. So I have a big chunk into today. I think I have like maybe 6 miles to go in like a 21.5 mile day. So it is humid today. If I'm not going up, there's a breeze and it's nice. But anytime you're going up, you glisten and drip sweat off your cheeks, your bones, cheekbones, drips off your chin. But you know what's really cool? Is that these miles I hiked last year. And I've hiked them before on my shakedown hikes. So it's kind of cool to see these ups that used to kick my butt. Not at all. I'm like, what was that? Out. The rocks still twist my ankles though. Yeah, and my ankles are sore. Because I went through a lot of rocks back there. And they blame Pennsylvania for rocks. There's rocks along the whole trail, right? So, it's been a good day. It's supposed to get warmer and more humid as the week goes, so. What's on my nose? Is that chocolate from the cookie? I have my lunch cookie. So, see you later. Okay, got to the shelter like 3:45. This is Pine Knob. So it looks like a cozy shelter. Lots of people already tenting down there. And I think there's some more people coming in. Maybe Joseph and his father, we think. Coffee break. And we got some flip-floppers here. Megan and Dan, is it?
Yes.
Yay, welcome. So, and here's where we're set up for the night. They're over there, and we're over here, and we got more people coming. Nope, I'm coming to get water with you. So, I'm gonna fill up that dirty water bag, my Ketadine, and this bottle. So, okay, later.